Well, good morning, babies. Good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. This is a general message, so take what resonates, leave the rest. They are also timeless, so whenever you find it, it is the right time, if you will. Please use your own discernment, because it is a general message, so use your own intuition. You have it. It's strong. I believe in you. And please, let's get into it, babies. Yes. All right. So the song I got on shuffle is Good Times, Bad Times by Led Zeppelin. In the days of my youth, I was told what it means to be a man. And now I've reached that age, I've tried to do all the things the best I can. No matter how hard I try, I find my way into the same old jam. Good times, bad times, you know I've had my share. When I feel like these lyrics are all jacked up. When my woman left home for a brown-eyed man, but I still don't seem to care. I thought there was something in between that, but I don't know. I'm a little tired this morning. But I still don't seem to care. 16, I fell in love with a girl as sweet as could be. It only took a couple of days till she was rid of me. She swore that she would be all mine and love me till the end. But when I whispered in her ear, I lost another friend. Oh. Good times, bad times, you know I've had my share. Okay, what I'm getting here, especially because, like, the cards. The first one that came out was first chakra, or chakra, Archangel Michael. So, what I'm getting from this is there might be some security, just feeling safe, grounded, that needs to be done. Also, like, with the dude being all like chiseled and shit, Archangel Michael, that's telling me that there might be some like insecurities around your body, your just parts of you, like your mind, the way you talk, stuff like that, that might need to be worked on, because we have to see after this. So in the song it's talking about getting like left and for a brown-eyed man. And he's like going through chicks because it's not working out or whatever. You've experienced some deceit, and that's made you like have some security issues. The root chakra, which this is associated with, it makes you feel secure. It's like home, like safety. And if you're not like safe, then you can't feel safe in anything. You don't feel safe to love. You don't feel safe to love on yourself, whatever. And so there, because of that deceit, I'm also seeing this deceit card as like you might be deceiving yourself that it is safe to love. It is safe to love on yourself, or if you put yourself out there like for a friendship, job, whatever, you'll be safe. It'll work out. It's not always gonna be like getting stabbed in the back and betrayed and gaslit and breadcrumbed and lied to and whatever else. It's not always gonna be like that, and that that fear is just a lie. You're deceiving yourself. And with the clarification for that, we got once again, I'm getting for sure deceit again, but you're deceiving yourself, that you may have missed like an opportunity, that you're like, oh well, I slept too long on this, or something of the sort. I slept too long on this. Ooh, that's hot coffee. I missed it. I missed the opportunity. Or like you're hung up on somebody from your past, thinking like that was your person and there's no one else. that's just deceiving. Or, you know, job, whatever, like you passed up something, thinking that you just missed the opportunity and there's no other options coming. It's just a lie. You're deceiving yourself. And we need to work on that safety, that root chakra. That you are safe where you are, and you are safe to put yourself out there. And definitely working on that you are lovable, you are and this dude is like really creepy. I was like trying to look at the other card, but his face was like creeping me out. And once again, that's like telling me like this might be how you see yourself. Like you feel that you're not attractive enough. Like you're not seeing like your true like attractiveness, beauty, just how good you look. You're not seeing that for what it is because of like all the betrayals in the past and all of that. And we had the Empress at the bottom of the deck, and we had the Empress in reverse, and the Emperor upright fell out with that Ace of Pentacles. And that's kind of telling me like you missed, you know, your perfect match, your perfect fit, you know, especially getting hung up on the past of like, oh, that was my person, or you're clinging to something to the past when it's really not your fit. Like you're continuing to stay in a, you know, loveless relationship, or a job that doesn't feed you, that you're not excited about, whatever, that you can't shift your mindset to enjoy. You're engaging into a connection that isn't meant for you. And that's making you kind of, it might be coming from, oh, well, I've missed opportunities before, or things have shifted before. I'm kind of seeing it like seeing your ex or something like change into a whole new person when they get with somebody else, and you're like, oh, I should have just stayed with them. No, you know, we all meet people that can like change our lives, and you just weren't a good connection then, and probably still wouldn't be. It would still be completing the cycle, continuing the cycle, I should say. Yeah, it'd still be continuing the cycle. And it wasn't meant for you. They were meant for somebody else, just as you were meant for something else, somebody else. So you might be hanging into this situation hoping like it's gonna change, it's gonna get better, when it's not a good fit. Yeah, we've got all tied up at the bottom of the deck, and anxiety. So you're keeping yourself stuck and stagnant with this anxiety. And it's funny because what I'm getting is you're not aware it's anxiety. It's like manifesting in different ways. Like your ego is like making it manifest in other ways, so it's more insidious. So you're like, I'm just imagining someone here being like, well, I'm not anxious, I'm happy, I'm at ease. There's something keeping you in, you know, you might be indulging in certain habits, addictions, something of the sort. And that doesn't mean it has to be like negative. It could be just like your phone, a certain thinking pattern, burying yourself in work, that type of thing. That's keeping you stagnant with this anxiety. And we have the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So I'm seeing that as reminding yourself like how abundant you are, how nurturing you are, like going into like why you're a catch. Because you are a catch. You are beautiful, wonderful, attractive, handsome, abundant, loving, nurturing, protecting. You're all these wonderful things. You have everything you want and more. You have the ability to create anything you ever desire. So reminding yourself, because the Queen of Pentacles, she's really good at like taking care of people. She has a really nice home, that type of thing. Like, you know, she's the one you want to go like stay at their house. be that to yourself. Be that nurturing, caring person to yourself, and remind yourself and really feel it, not just say it. Really feel and believe that you are attractive. And that's going to free yourself from, because we have the Eight of Swords in reverse and the Page of Wands in reverse. That's going to free yourself from this negative talk, these messages you get, these downloads you get of like the little anxious thoughts of like, oh, I'm not good enough, or like my voice, or the way I look, whatever, my job, I don't make enough money, blah, 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 whatever. And like I said, it may not be like conscious thinking. So like dig deep if you're thinking, oh, well, I'm perfect. You know, there's something that there still might be this insecurity that needs to be worked on that's holding you back. And that will free you from these negative thoughts and stuff like that. The messages of like, oh, and I'm also seeing with the song how like these chicks like just leave him. And so that will stop the people leaving you, that type of thing, like, or, you know, getting ghosted, that type of thing, because you have a higher self-worth. I mean, yes, it is people's deal when they get gaslight you, whatever, ghost you was what I meant to say. Yeah, it's their deal, but also you're in an energy to attract that too. So you're in an energy to attract those type of people. So there's some self-worth stuff that still needs to be worked on and looked at. And like I said, it doesn't have to be romance. Yeah, we have the Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck with the Eight of Pentacles. So that might be you stay in this like job that just doesn't serve you. See how the dude's like laying there? It's just like draining you because like you're afraid to like move on. And I'm also seeing that as like you might be putting a ton of work into a relationship that just isn't working, or a pattern that isn't working. Like say you believe that you need to stay single, you need to have this job, you need to do this, do that, whatever. Something about staying in that pattern, this thought form, this belief system is keeping you in this lack mentality, exhaustion, sickness, injury, bad luck, you know, just feeling like there's this song called it's called Shit by Bo Burnham, and it goes, how we feeling out there tonight? Ha ha, yeah, I am not feeling good. Wake up at 11:30 feeling like a bag of shit. All my clothes are dirty, so I'm feeling like a bag of shit. Go to pour my coffee and I miss my cup. OMG, this is my luck. Look in the mirror and say, what's up, you useless fuck? Are you feeling what I'm feeling? I haven't had a shower in the last 9 days. Aha! Staring at the ceiling and waiting for this feeling to go away, but it won't go away. I'm not really feeling like I want to get lit. Well, I feel like shit. Feeling like a saggy, massive sack of shit. Big old motherfucking duffel bag of shit. So when you feel rough, you feeling haggard, you feeling worn out, because you're putting work into the wrong thing. You're hanging onto this thought form, mentality, habit, all of that shit, that it's not serving you anymore. Part of that, of needing to leave, is that insecurity and not feeling safe. Well, what if it's not safe to leave this? And that's just your ego deceiving you, lying to you. From the past, we all gotta say safe. It's nice to say safe, but that's a lie. And we have 25-35 for these cards. So it's a lie. You can be safe wherever you want to go. And it's time to shift into it. Nice. We have this the chick's naked, so I had to cover her because I don't know, she's like really naked. We have the transgression card, which is so you have like the snake, like you're able to shift and change. Let me look up the meaning of that before I get too carried away here. An act that goes against the law, rule, or code of conduct, an offense. So going up against going up against what you're like, see how that's like, it's like temptation with the apple and the snake. This deceiving voice, this ego, this shadow, the enemy, the fear, you know, it's whispering to you, oh, well, you won't be safe if you make any changes, blah, 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 blah. It's time to go up against, you know, that voice, you know, stand up against that, those lies, the deceiving voice, the controlling voice, the manipulating voice, the lying voice. It's time to go up against that because you're stuck, you're stagnant in this particular area. And by opening up another area in your life where you're feeling a little stagnant or you're not getting exactly what you want and you're, you know, draining yourself and putting the wrong energy into something, or putting the energy into the wrong thing, I should say, that will open you up and you can start feeling just abundant and amazing in all parts of your life. And we have waiting. So you might let me get another card on that, actually. I'm curious. I'm seeing it as like, you've waited long enough. You know what you need to do, but you listen to these damn voices. Oh shit, yeah. We have feral and triggered in reverse and feral. So you've been waiting too long to like just live in full chaos mode and like live freely. You know, because of like triggering and stuff like that, that pulled you back into those old thinking habits, the stagnancy, the relationship, the job, it kept you stuck. But now try to do this when you're not in a triggered state. Like you're doing the more work and you're you know, learning more about yourself. You're knowing how to read yourself and, you know, what you're acting out of, what's causing you to act in a certain way, all of that. So you're able to, you know, stop waiting on this and actually live your life and go for these things, because you will. And go be feral, go be chaotic, go do all those wild things, live your life how you're meant to live it and experience all the things. Yeah, and here's awareness. So that's and the card is Scorpio, so I don't know, that might be significant to you. I don't know if you want to look at it, because there's not naked people in there. That's just, you know, asking you to be aware of when you're triggered, when you're falling back into these old habits. Look at where you're stagnant in certain areas, why you're afraid to move forward, what's keeping you stuck in these old patterns, thinking, way of being, that's holding you back from living your true potential, and having that self-awareness of, oh, I'm putting the wrong energy, or putting the energy into the wrong things, the work into the wrong things, and that's draining me. It's causing me to be depleted, not creative, not how I should be living life, is which full of wonder, full of, you know, ideas, creativity, all of that stuff. When I go home and get pissed drunk and fall asleep on the floor. I'm just saying that because it looks like that dude did that. But or, you know, you feel like that Bo Burnham song where it's like, waiting for this shitty feeling to pass. All day, all shit. I'm not feeling like I want to get lit. I'm feeling like shit. Ladies, do you feel like shit? Tell me, do you feel like shit? Fellas, are you feeling like shit? Tell me, are you feeling like shit? Ladies, do you feel like shit? Tell me what you feeling like shit. So yeah, that's what's making you feel like this depression, this sickness, this tiredness, worn out, depleted. That's what's caught, because you're putting the energy into the wrong things when you could be putting this work into something that lights you up and fills you up and gives you energy. That's it, babes. I hope you have a wonderful day. I love you so much. Keep doing the work.